Spider-bug, radioactive spider-bug. Welcome back to the show, Into the Word podcast with Owen and Ben, your local people to talk about your local nerds.
Local nerds.
Standard nerds.
Yes.
Today we have a couple of news stories to talk about.
Yep.
We're still kind of just basking in the glow of the brand new day.
Yeah, the Spider-Man hangover.
The Spider-Man hangover.
Yep.
Yes. It's like having a sugar rush and then crashing. We're just kind of...
You're off that hit again.
I want that hit again.
I might go
wanna
drink
again.
again.
I want to go see it again. It's
Same.
in IMAX now, so
Yes.
it stole some screens from Nolan.
Holland. That is Hey, come on.
Come on. Give us some screens.
Give us a couple.
Give us a couple of screens. He's got that sway.
Yeah, he does.
He's the most profitable actor of all time or something. Oh, no, not the most profitable actor of all time. But
I mean,
he's been in all four of the biggest
openings, yeah.
box office.
He's that guy.
He's
that guy.
He is that guy. He is Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man.
What have you been up to?
Not a whole lot this week. I feel like this week's but it actually has been like...
It's a running joke now every time I ask you.
Yeah, no, but it's actually been a bit
Not
of
a whole lot.
A bit of a quiet week. I was finishing up some music stuff, and then gaming-wise, nothing.
Oh, you haven't been playing anything this week?
Not really. Just a bit of FIFA.
You've been watching TV though. You've been catching up on
House of Dragon's been catching up.
You've been cramming that hot D in you.
I have a lot of the hot D, a lot of the dragon.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about you? What have you been up to?
Well, we've been watching House of the Dragon every week, and it's been 999 and 97.
99997.
9997. I've been kind of just like in a Spider-Man hyperfixation mode, which usually happens after any movie. Yeah. You know, like after.
I mean, I loaded up the other day and swung around for a bit.
Yeah, exactly right.
Beat up a couple.
All the games were on sale on Steam. I almost bought them all, and I'm like, stop it! You already own them on PlayStation.
Oh wait, yeah, because they're all on Steam
they're all on
now.
Steam. So I was like, oh, man, I could just swing around portably.
I mean,
I've never finished the Miles Morales one, so I was like, at the very least, maybe I'll play that one.
That one's like easy to finish too. Like, it's really quick. It's a glorified DLC, but in a good way.
But my what was holding me back was besides the fact that, you know, Steam has a sale and I end up spending $80 and getting like 4 games. Bought Cyberpunk with all its DLC.
Cyberpunk's a good game.
Gonna try that again.
Yeah.
I've played it a couple of times but never gotten like super far into the story. But
first time I played it, it was not long after all the bugs got fixed, but it was still a little bit frame ratey and that, so I kind of took me out of it. So
I did the same thing. Like
I haven't gone back to it since it's like
it's been completely fixed.
Yeah,
and it's got all the DLC.
Yeah, true.
Idris Elba in it and everything, and I really love the world of that game.
The idea and vibe of that game is so good.
Yeah, and it's because I really like your Skyrims and your Fallouts. It's very similar.
Yeah,
I feel to the way that those play. And then I also bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yes.
Been very much enjoying that.
Yeah.
Played it once, never finished it, but played a lot of it.
Yeah.
And I'm very much enjoying it.
I played that years ago.
Yeah.
I bought that on a deep sale on Xbox years ago. Back when I had like the big Ultimate Edition for like $30 and you got like that. And I'm pretty sure I got Assassin's Creed 3 remastered or something with it. But yeah.
You hold that.
Yeah. Aha, table. Table would be nice for Ben. Your beverage stand. Yeah, so that came out not long after Origins. I really enjoyed those Assassin's Creed games. I know a lot of people didn't like it because they kind of swayed away from their traditional sort of game.
It wasn't.
But as a game standpoint, wicked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
like,
it just reminds you, people say that the parkour in that one specifically is like not as good as most of them. And that's just to do with how the map is. Like it's all mountains and everything.
It's very open.
But I'm like, man, you can climb up every surface. Like,
yeah.
It's still like...
I think that's when...
the game mechanics
Yeah.
are still just
Yeah.
spot on.
I think it's because that's when Ubisoft was kind of in their mode of flexing how big they can make a world.
Yeah.
A lot of those games around that time were massive open world games, like big open world games, which sometimes was too much. Where you can,
I mean, there's a reason that I didn't finish it.
yeah, it's like
just,
you can still make a good
you know.
open world, but if you make a good dense open world, it's more enjoyable. Well, look at Spider-Man,
Yeah, it's only the one island in
Yeah.
New York.
and even think about Spider-Man 1, which wasn't even the whole other side. Spider-Man 2, the map's twice as big.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 1 still felt dense, lived in, had all that feeling to it. Yeah, so it's just, good games though.
Well, should we get into the news?
We should get into the news.
I wanted to start today's episode, and I'm just going to rattle off some accomplishments of Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Oh, here we go.
So just to rattle off just how good this movie.
By the way, this is a full circle moment because this show originally started with us talking about the Brand New Day's posters.
It did, didn't it?
Like
That was our first.
our first
Yeah.
episode, before we even had film. It's still our longest episode.
It was CinemaCon.
Yep. It was when the
and it was
posters
Spider-Man
dropped.
Posters, and we got some the people that were there got the Doomsday trailer, and
So now we're actually
Hey,
sitting back
there you
a week
go.
after watching it, and now
Um,
talking about how good it was.
So, Spider-Man Brand New Day reached $360 million in North America, beating Avengers Endgame's $357. Wow. $357 million.
Yeah.
Sorry. In its opening weekend. Its all-time US previews brought in $74.5 million on Thursday night. So that's before the opening Friday, because movies always come out on the you know what I mean. Single day records were 46 million Monday and 42 million on Tuesday.
Wow.
Fastest 1 billion milestone. Crossed 1 billion globally in just 6 days, making it the second fastest film to reach the mark in cinematic history. International opening records set records all over the country, all over many countries.
Yeah.
Highest grossing film of 2026, passing Toy Story 5, which was the top earning movie thus far. And promotional record, they had a $309 million $309 million this movie got just in promo deals. So that's just like Little Caesars ads and fucking whatever the car was at this time.
They've got that Macca's Happy Meal.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Like,
wow.
So that's they made $309 million just on like back end deals.
Oh wait, that's what they made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Which is how much money did Supergirl make again? We were looking at this the other day. It was like $112 million
less than Morbius.
globally. Less than Morbius. Yeah, that's right.
It's more.
Supergirl made less money than Morbius did at the box office, which sucks.
Keanu Reeves loves that movie. So
I've seen that interview with Matt
I
Smith.
love
That's
that.
so good. Fucking Morbius.
Really?
Was he on a Valium or something?
Fair. I mean, I can't say I haven't watched it. So.
You haven't seen Morbius?
No. Have you seen Morbius?
No, I've not. I've not watched any of the Spum
The Spum.
movies.
Besides Venom.
Sony Pictures
Seen
universe of Marvel characters.
Yeah, the Venoms are the only ones I've watched.
Oh yeah, me too.
And
I've seen all 3 Venoms.
That's it.
I'm
not.
You've watched another one though. You watched the most recent one, right? Or the second most? The one
I haven't watched. No, Craven. It's most recent. I watched.
No, the one before that.
Madam Web.
You watched Madam Web, right?
I've seen Madam Web.
You watched that at the cinema.
Yep.
Okay.
Worst cinema experience I've ever had in my life.
And your fire alarm didn't even go off.
No, I just mean the movie was the worst cinema experience I've ever had in my life.
Well, was it that bad?
Yep.
But
I would have rather sit there and have to evacuate and then go back and watch half an hour of ads. Still probably would have been more enjoyable than that movie.
Yeah. At least Master of the Universe, when that happened to me, was actually quite
decent
entertaining.
movie, yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to some more Spider-Man adjacent news.
Yep.
Sony, one of the heads at Sony was in an interview recently. He said that they don't have any plans for any spin-offs at the
Good.
moment. Yeah, so is the Spumsea's dead? Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters?
I
Spump?
think it's dead at the moment
Yeah.
until they can find another way to milk it.
Well, I mean, I think that's the thing. I reckon, because obviously, you know, I would say that Sony have made 3 out of 3. Sorry, hang on. My brain didn't do the thought.
Yeah.
Sony has made the best Spider-Man movies.
What do you mean?
Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse. Those are both Sony Pictures movies, not in association with
MCU.
Marvel Studios
Yeah.
and Disney. And, you know, so they have the ability to, when they care, make good stuff.
I just feel majority of the spum or whatever the spum universe.
Craven.
The biggest issue with that
Morbius.
universe is a lot of them. It's hard to try and make a Spider-Man universe without
Spider-Man. See, I think it would be interesting, the same way as DC is doing with Clayface later this year, or has done with Joker in 2019.
Yeah.
You can take characters and just put them through, like, I think like a Chameleon movie would be cool.
Actually, you know, thinking about it, I think it's not even the characters. It's whoever they're getting on these films. No offense to anyone, but
Literally,
honestly,
it's the same writing team for the 3 that are in question. It's the same writing team for all 3.
Just thinking about it,
notoriously bad writing team.
Like, no, think about it, like Craven's actually a very complex, cool character that they could have done a very good movie on.
Yeah.
To be fair, I've not watched the movie, but I've just heard reviews are very bad for that movie.
I mean, such a waste of. Same. I've not seen it either, but like, judging by universally being panned, what a waste of Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's a great actor.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, I feel like it's a writing issue.
Gladiator in that as well? Wasn't what's his name?
Because in saying that, like,
What's his name, Owen?
who?
The Gladiator. Jor-El. Australian guy. Oh no, what's his name? Russell
Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe was in that movie.
Was he actually?
Yeah, he was Craven's dad or something. I saw an interview recently on Craven with Ryan Coogler, and he was saying how he was interested in doing a scene in Black Panther 1 with Craven the Hunter, because in this very specific comic run that he was reading a lot of in preparation, there was this badass scene, kind of like, you've seen Kill Bill?
Yep.
You know the scene in the kitchen, the fight scene in the beginning of Kill Bill, the first one, with
Yes.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There was a scene very much like that, but it was Craven and Black Panther in a kitchen, you know, like tooth and claw fight scene.
I won't lie. I think that's another reason that universe didn't really lift off, is because we already knew, because like now we know more about licensing and that. We already knew Spider-Man wasn't going to show up in these. So it kind of killed that idea of building this massive universe without Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then eventually you're meant to get to the point where you're meant to get him.
Yeah, it's
not going to happen.
It's such a horse, like it's such a putting your cart in front of the horse sort of situation.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can't just go in and be like, all right, I'm going to make a shared universe with all these characters without going on each character and thinking, how can we make a interesting film about this character that just so happens to be associated with Spider-Man?
Because like, think about it, do a proper Craven one, do a proper Chameleon one, do a proper, like, even a better Morbius one, Jackal, and then inadvertently make a Sinister Six build, and then eventually add Spider-Man into that mix, where you've got these characters that you've had like an origin with all of them. Yeah. And then you have an established Spider-Man. You're like, oh, damn, now these characters I semi-cared about because I watched this movie is now taking on a character that I love. It's a cool kind of contrast.
I think the key to making that work would, of course, be like making each film good in its own right, in a self-contained thing. And then if you have seen all of them, it's just bonus points for the fans when they go and see the Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six movie.
Something like that,
And you're like, oh, wow, I've watched all of the Sinister Six movies, and they were all like hell cool, like crime thrillers and psychological movies and all that sort of thing. And then everybody's going to watch Spider-Man anyway.
Exactly.
So if you've already like developed all these characters and they're all
because they've all got cool
you know?
backstories. Like at the moment, we've got the '90s cartoon playing, and it's got Scorpion, and that's a cool backstory in itself. You could kind of work as that character, and it's like you could actually have the whole movie more based on the character, and then at the end they become the Scorpion.
Yeah,
you could,
you could like anchor him into reality a little bit. For example, with is it Michael Mando, the guy that plays? I might have the name wrong.
Mysterio, another character.
Yeah, same thing, but like Michael Mando in Brand New Day playing Scorpion, you could put some hooks into some maybe cartel ties.
That's what I mean.
You
like
could have like a
exactly.
proper like narco sort of movie about Scorpion.
Mysterio, a good one. Like
yeah,
you could have him before he becomes Mysterio in a way, and at the end,
you could have a movie about a special effects artist.
Yeah.
That is getting replaced by artificial intelligence,
something like that,
and then this is essentially, and then he takes advantage of AI and
like essentially Jake Gyllenhaal,
but make it its own thing.
Yeah, but the best one, this one kind of wouldn't work now because Clayface is coming out, but Sandman. How complex would Sandman be as a character in his own movie? You know, about like escaping prison, his daughter, blah blah blah, and now he gets experimented on. Well, he falls into the experiment. He becomes this monster in a way.
Yeah. And
he's dealing with the fact. Like, how complex was Frank Marco in Spider-Man 3?
He was probably one of the best parts of that movie.
It was, yeah. And that's what I mean. So
that scene where, like, he forms himself for the first time and, like, you have that macro close-up of all the sand granules, like, getting together.
But that's what I mean. So thinking about these characters could have their own solo stuff.
It's just got to make everything quality first. Yeah, quality. You know, you can't just cheat code. Me
and Ben have said it for ages. The Venom movies. They are early 2000s proper coded movies that are enjoyable to watch.
Early 2000s coded is the exact way to describe that.
The biggest problem with that, especially from like Spider-Man fans, is realistically Venom. It's hard. Like at first you'd go, "Oh, you can't make a Venom thing without Spider-Man because the whole storyline." They made it work, and it was good enough in itself.
Yeah.
It just kind of got tiresome over a while, and there was a lot of things that, like the second and third one, there's a lot more wrong in those than the first, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's more bad in the second. I feel like Carnage was very wasted. They should have made that an MA 15+ movie.
Especially if you're doing a movie and Spider-Man's not even in it.
You
might as well
so Spider-Man's not
go
in it,
hard or
and
go home, right?
The other person you add into the movie in the comics is a serial killer, and then you've made it PG-13 or whatever they made it. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Doc Connors? Like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, how cool could you turn...
like
a horror.
Spider-Man's got the second best rogues gallery.
To Batman.
I mean, Batman's got the first. But like, as far as if you're going to get a Marvel character, you can make movies about Marvel character villains. Spider-Man's the way to go. But I also feel like you needed to let it rest a little bit longer.
Yeah. Sony, I get it.
Because they've just dug themselves such a big hole with all those movies.
Yeah.
If you... Yeah. Just if you make make it quality, simplify it.
I'll bring it back up later after we get past the news.
Okay.
About some of this Sony stuff.
We
kind of discussed some of it earlier in the week, but
so last week we talked about how Kratos, the actor, broke his burst his bicep, and they're recasting him after filming 4 episodes.
Yes.
They're filming both of these seasons back to back as well, with a different actor playing the boy. Atreus in each season, so they can do a time jump. They're now in serious talks with Dave Bautista.
Oh.
To play Kratos. Check out this picture that somebody's done up.
Yeah.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Good actor.
He's probably my favorite and I think the best wrestler turned actor as far as his acting ability and way to the other option to like The Rock and John Cena.
Yeah, ironically, The Rock's the worst.
Yeah.
Which is the one.
He is.
Which
He
is no
so
offense
is.
to The Rock, but he's the one that's pushed the hardest to be an actor. I feel.
Yeah. Did you watch The Smashing Machine with him last year?
No.
I've not watched it either.
I've heard good things.
Yeah. It's one of those Safdie brothers.
But I also feel like
the good one.
He is a
He's
a actor for a particular type of movie, and when you try to push him into more of a overly serious movie, obviously this other movie could change my perspective. But I feel like when you try to push him into a over serious,
So are we still talking about The Rock?
Yeah,
The
Rock.
Yeah.
When you try to push him into an over serious, it just doesn't play well.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the Tooth Fairy, he was good in that. It was a good movie. I'm sure the new live action Moana, I'm sure he kills that role because
it is him.
He's Maui.
Yeah,
you know what I
he
mean?
is Maui.
So that's why The Rock's a really weird one. I find he's a particular actor. He slots in a particular section. Where John Cena surprised me.
John Cena,
because I thought the same.
I'm a huge fan.
I thought the same with The Rock, but then I've seen John Cena and other stuff, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Him and Peacemaker.
And he's really fucking funny, by the way.
John Cena?
Yeah. You watch Ricky? Is it Ricky?
Oh, Ricky Stenicki.
So
funny.
Good.
Yeah. That movie was great.
Because I was scared that movie was going to feel forced.
Yeah.
Like forced funny.
Yeah.
Me and Tam watched it. I fucking was cracking.
I love Ricky Stenicki. That movie's hilarious. Blockers.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
Blockers as well?
the Fast and the Furious is what's ruined me.
Ruined The Rock.
No, ruined my perception of them as actors sometimes.
Oh,
those Fast and Furious,
because they're just in big.
They just tune them out.
Yeah.
But Peacemaker, yes. Sorry, you were
Peacemaker.
Right.
Yeah. He was really good in Peacemaker. But bring it back to Dave Bautista. Obviously, Drax the Destroyer in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
He can do serious and comedic in that role.
Yep.
We had him in Blade Runner 2049 playing a serious character.
Yep.
He's in a ton of stuff.
He's in someone else. I swear I've seen him in someone else, and I was like, yeah, that makes
Dave Bautista. He's a bit older now, which works for like this version of Kratos that they're doing, the one in the PlayStation 4 and 5 titles, the more recent ones. I don't know how big he'll be able to get again though, because he's in his 50s and he's dropped a lot of weight, but he's still in super good shape for a 50-something-year-old.
I mean,
like there's not an ounce of fat on that man, but he's just not Bautista bombing people in the ring anymore, you know? Like he's got a more functional build nowadays. But I think that'll still be really cool. I hope that they get this deal done, because Dave Bautista,
not confirmed.
It's not confirmed, but they're in serious negotiations. So which essentially means the studio has decided they want Dave Bautista, and Dave Bautista's come to the table and he's like working out a deal.
Yep, he's in Dune. That's what.
Yes.
That's what I was.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I was like, what? Recently, I've.
And he's really good in that as well.
Yeah, he is.
So positive, I think.
Yeah. No. Very.
Yeah.
I mean, good choice.
Yeah.
Smart choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I feel like that sounds to me. It sounds like a fan cast.
Yeah.
I've actually listened.
If they manage to go with Dave Bautista, if they get this deal done, no offense to Ryan Hurst, great actor, loved him in The Odyssey recently. He was also in The Walking Dead, Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
He's really good in everything that he does. But Dave Bautista getting this role, because he can't do it, Ryan can't do it, Dave Bautista getting this role might be a blessing in disguise. Because I think that's peak casting, to be honest.
Yeah. It's very good casting.
Moving on to some more casting news.
Mm-hmm.
We've spoken recently about Inde Navarrette sitting down with Jake Schreier, the director of Thunderbolts. Inde Navarrette from Obsession.
Yep.
And she said, she'd really love to play Mystique.
Yes.
Yeah. Your thoughts?
I mean, I still haven't seen Obsession.
Yes.
So definitely need to watch that. I mean, from everything I've seen clips, everything I've seen, any role she'd get, I reckon she'd probably kill anyway.
Yeah,
so
I think she's definitely got options after Obsession.
It's very, I don't know, is it the same thing how we said with the whole Gosling thing? Do you jump into the machine of the MCU
that early? straight away.
Because as
I mean,
much as
it's worked well for Mr. Holland.
I mean, as much as people think, oh, what about Sadie Sink? Is like, bro, she had Stranger Things for how many years? So
Yeah.
she's done her due diligence. Is that the word?
No.
Due diligence.
No, it's not the right word for the.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So she's ready to move on to another project. I keep seeing that clip of them doing the final reading.
Yeah, they're all
Everyone
like bawling
crying,
their eyes out.
and
The
she's
Stranger
just
Things
like-
kids. She's like,
She knows she's got Jean Grey locked up, ready to go for another 5 films, and she's
Yeah.
gonna be making bank.
yes.
So
yeah. And also, like, I feel like going into something like an X-Men in the state that the MCU is in at the moment, probably a really smart move.
It's lined up to be the new Avengers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like they're building another team
Yeah.
from the fresh start, from the names we've heard. They're not unknown actors, but they're not like your big staple actors.
Yeah.
And she's smart because she's realistically the first X-Men in
Jean-
the MCU. Yeah,
Sadie Sink, yeah.
so now it's like, bro, you're gonna.
I mean,
be,
spoilers if you're the fucking 5 people that have not seen
yeah,
Spider-Man Brand New Day at this point.
I'm pretty
like,
sure everyone I've spoken to has seen it.
Judging by the numbers we listed off before,
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that if you're
Yeah.
watching a show, which the
A week
title
later.
the title of this episode is probably like after what's next for Spider-Man,
Yeah.
pretty much. You probably have seen it.
Yeah.
Moving on to some more X-Men casting news.
Mm-hmm.
Emma Frost has been
Yes.
cast in the
Yes.
MCU. What was her name?
I was.
Sir.
Yeah. I was talking to.
Emma Frost.
She was in.
Emma Frost.
Damn.
Sir.
Froze.
Fucking Samara Weaving.
That's one.
Oh my god, that was a mission. Samara Weaving, best known recently for Ready or Not, Ready or
That
Not
one.
2, Ready or Not, Here I Come, I think it's called. I watched the first one after this news broke. I've been wanting to watch Ready or Not 2.
Yep.
I hadn't seen the first one. I've
Yes.
been wanting to watch the second one because I had seen the trailers in the cinema.
Yes.
And I thought, wow, this looks really interesting. Elijah Wood's in it. I'm on board. So I watched the first one of those. I'll probably watch the second one of those soon. She's really good in it. She can definitely act. But talk about picture perfect casting.
Yeah, when I saw the side by side photos,
Look at this side by side I've done up for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Like
It's I was more interested the fact that it's Emma Frost is the second one.
yeah. Yeah. Well, actually,
I mean, like,
I'm interested and excited. Do you know why?
Why?
Because we've not really had her before.
no, but that's what I mean. Like, I thought they would go for like the heavy hitters to start with, and they are taking their time and they're going, all right, bang, bang, doing this.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
think
very
they're like. I'm not sure whether or not it's a case of they have cast people and they just don't want to reveal everybody until like D23.
Yeah, true.
Or it seems like over the American summer, which is coming to an end this month, they had an extensive casting process for this X-Men movie.
Thinking about it, they also don't want to go too heavy because Doomsday is still coming.
Yeah, and the Fox X-Men are in that as well.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's kind of like
You don't want to muddy the waters.
if that fully could be why this. Oh no, the Cyclops news will probably drop. Is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Oh, that was confirmed. I thought it was still rumor,
Yeah.
so that's confirmed.
Same
Okay, don't worry.
so same source. I think both
Okay.
of these were exclusives
worry
from
then,
Deadline. Deadline.
Dumb.
No, it's all right. So
But that's what I'm wondering because you don't want to over bloat because we've just come off Brand New Day.
Yeah.
You don't want to over bloat, especially when technically the Avengers thing isn't fully wrapped up in a way.
I feel like over the coming next couple of months, when is D23? I feel like over the next couple of months, we're going to have drip-fed more casting news for this movie. But they also didn't announce much about it at Comic-Con, which
I
was
forgot to bring this up with you. I didn't click the guy you said for Beast last week. He was in Riverdale. He's a good actor.
Melton? Charlie?
Yes,
Something Melton?
If it's the guy I'm thinking.
Because, yeah, both of those... So that was the other... That one's still rumoured.
Yeah.
reports are coming out saying that these are the guys that have got the role, but
Yes, Charlie Melton.
Charlie Melton and
Oh, Charles, sorry.
Charles Melton and what's her name? Where is she in the cast list of season 2? Kaylee Speeney,
Who's she playing?
Rogue allegedly.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Charles Melton's very good. I know it's Riverdale we're talking about here.
August 14th, 15th, and 16th. Damn, son. We might have quite a bit of news next week because D23 is happening next week.
That's interesting. Charles Melton was also in Warfare, which that other fella's from. The Cyclops guy. That's what he's in.
Oh, are they both in Warfare?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we should move on to
Yeah, I
the
was
next.
about to say.
So Sarah Weaving, Soraya. So Emma Frost been cast.
Yep.
And then we have our new Cyclops, which
Yes.
is none of the names that I've been saying. I don't mind because I have never seen this guy in anything, but the reaction from the internet seems to be positive.
I mean, he
Looks good. Looks like Cyclops.
He's looking a bit Cyclopsy.
Yeah, he's I think I've seen recently he's been putting on some muscle as well.
Yep.
So Kit Connor.
Yes.
Is that his name? Kit Connor.
Yes.
He's on Heartbreaker or something.
Heartbreaker, Warfare, and
He's going to be in the new Elden Ring movie that just wrapped filming.
I was reading that
Yeah.
earlier. I when I read that, I was like, oh, is he voicing the game or whatever? But it must.
They've just finished filming the Elden Ring movie that's
Yeah.
coming out in 2027 or 2028.
And he was in what's that other one I read? So Warfare, Elden Ring. He's in Rocket Man and
Oh.
Ready Player One.
Who's he in Ready Player One?
I'm not
Probably some
sure.
background character.
Yeah.
'Cause he's how old is he?
I'll tell you right now. I'll go on his IMDb page for what he played in each movie.
Kit Connor is 22 years old. He must have played like a little brother or some shit in Ready Player One. That movie came out years ago.
In Rocket Man, he played older Reggie. And Ready Player One is not showing up.
Yeah. But yeah, 22. Which lines up perfectly with Sadie Sink, who's what, 25?
You're the younger X-Men thing.
Bloody
is-
runaway mutants,
is-
X-Men, troubled teens.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
how it's
he
going to go.
played Reb Kid in Ready Player One. So, fuck knows. But yeah, no, I'm liking this. Like, I'm liking reading names and not knowing the actors straight away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I
Yeah.
go, oh, they were in this. They were in that.
Yeah.
I'm liking this. Who's this person?
Yeah.
In a way, I'm like, yeah.
Did you watch Warfare?
No. I'm probably going to now.
Yeah, I might have to give
Yeah, might
Warfare
have to give it
a
a go.
watch to see Charles Melton and Kit Connor in action. Just to, like I have for Ready or Not and Sarah.
Yeah, well, like I said, Charles- Charles,
I can't say her name.
I've watched him in Riverdale and in something else. And I actually, as much as Riverdale isn't the greatest show, the first 2 seasons I still stand by are good. He was good in it. He was one of the better actors out of it. So
Was he Archie's mate?
no, he wasn't Archie's mate. He was, but he wasn't like his mate.
He wasn't Jughead.
No, because that's Cole's spouse.
Cole Spouse?
Is it spouse?
Sprouse.
Sprouse? The twins. The one, the twins that
Yeah,
play?
yeah.
the
Sweet Life
Adams-
of Zach and Cody.
Yes.
Yeah,
was
I
gonna
never
say-
watched it.
I was going to say the Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, yeah,
But
that
yeah,
works
yeah.
too. Yeah. One of them brews beer now. One of them has a brewery and the other one's an actor still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Maybe?
I don't
I'm
know.
not saying
I
anything.
saw a clip of them doing a podcast like us.
Is
so-
Riverdale...
No, Riverdale's not going. That show fun with that, yeah. No, I'm telling you, the first 2 seasons were solid. When they came out,
I watched the first couple seasons.
it was like this teen.
Because it came out when we were in high school.
Yeah, it was this teen like murder
There you go.
mystery.
Just age dated us, by the way.
Yep. Teen murder mystery. And then it started doing some weird shit. And then it did like a cinematic crossover with Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And Netflix just got its grubby hands into it too much. And then, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a Sabrina the Teenage Witch show, wasn't there?
Yeah, and they crossed over and they all became like witches and shit. That's when me and Tam stopped watching.
Actually, I think that's when I stopped watching.
Because they
well.
started doing more musical episodes, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm not here to watch Glee, bro. I'm here to like. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
And now a lot of them are booming off because Veronica was in the chick who played Veronica was in
Masters
He-Man,
of the Universe, yeah.
and she also had this solo film going on. And then the guy who played Archie, the New Zealand fella, he's been in a few things.
Isn't he that? Isn't he the music?
The music dude that like goes around. And he's got this full persona.
Yeah, Jade was telling me about that.
Yeah.
So strange.
Yeah. And then
So strange that he's a Kiwi too. We wouldn't have picked that.
yeah, I love when I find out certain people are like real close to home. Like when I found out Anthony Starr was a Kiwi, I was like, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So weird.
Yeah. Any more news?
Nah, that's it. That's all I've got.
That's all. Yeah. All
Have you got anything else?
No. The only thing I've gotten down is more in line with the main topic of what's next.
Yeah, so the main topic of today's episode, after Spider-Man Brand New Day, we've had the introduction of the first X-Men character. You know, we've had a lot of seeds planted for the future. It seems like this Brand New Day is such a strange movie in the sense that it is simultaneously a perfect last movie for Tom Holland and first movie for Tom Holland.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, this could be the last one, or it could be the start of another three.
It's the same thing where it's like, oh, we had Homecoming, then we had Far From Home, and then No Way Home, and then we're like, that three were actually his origin story, because everyone's like, oh, cool, we're not starting with an origin story, but the whole three is an origin story. And then we got this movie, and this movie also felt semi-origin story in the way he then became his own character, like his own hero, you know what I mean? He's no longer Iron Lad or
man.
you know
This is
what I mean?
crazy
So
that
mental.
It's crazy that a character over the span of however many movies has character development.
That's they've actually done what they need to do.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, it's if it came out tomorrow that's it for Tom Holland, it would still be cool.
Yeah,
we hope not.
Yeah,
and if they come out and say we've got 2 more movies in the Day trilogy, because that's what people are calling it, because obviously they had the Homecoming,
Brand New Day, the very next day.
I've seen
One More Day.
Yeah, I've seen One More Day. I've seen Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Where's this screen?
Valentine's Day.
Judgment Day and One More Day are the 2 I've seen. It's a
Spider-Man, They Forgot My Birthday.
I've also seen Darkest Day. People are saying that's when the symbiote. So it's
Blackest Day. That's when they introduced Miles Morales.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean it works. But yeah, no, I'm hoping another trilogy.
Yeah.
That's obviously the hope. I'm hoping he's in. He's in Secret Wars. Let's be real. I'm gonna put my money on the cards that he should be in that. Doomsday, probably not.
They've got a agreement that, you know, Sony and Marvel, they make a Spider-Man movie, and then they share a bunch of characters. So the way that let's get into a little bit of the nitty-gritty with how the Marvel and Sony deal works, right? So Sony puts up 70% of the production budget. Marvel puts up 30% of the production budget, right? Sony then makes 70% of the products.
Are we talking Marvel or Disney? Because if Disney's only putting 30%...
Disney is the same thing, yeah.
Fucking scummy.
What?
Disney have so much money. Put a bit more.
It's irrelevant. Like,
Yeah, true.
what's the point of Disney doing anything if it's not to make more money?
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? You're starting to sound a bit like a communist there, Owen. I can't be dealing with no communistic.
No, I just can't believe they're like
attitudes up in here.
They're like, yeah, Sony put in 70%, and then the powerhouse that Disney is.
Yeah.
Can't.
The powerhouse that Sony is as well.
Yeah,
they're
true.
both just huge corporations.
Yeah, true.
Can't be getting petty like that. That's like going to have lunch with your rich mate, and he pays 30% of the bill, and then you're getting shitty at him.
I mean, if my rich mate is the mouse,
actually, that doesn't make any sense. That argument doesn't make any sense that I just said, because then
Yeah, I would get shitty because I'm paying.
Yeah, no, but then you're paying 70% on a bet, right? And your rich mate's paying 30% on a bet.
Yeah.
And then you make 70% of the profit,
yeah,
and he makes 30% of the profit.
Oh, so the profit is.
So this is how it works, right? So
okay.
Numbers. Marvel/Disney pay 30%. Sony pays 70%. Sony then makes 70% of the profits. Marvel Disney makes 30%, but Marvel keeps all of the merchandising rights. That's where their back end is at the Disney park, selling Lego minifigures and action figures and all that sort of shit.
Okay, now
T-shirts and hats and all that sort of thing. The other thing is Marvel lends their vast wealth of characters to the movies that they are co-producing with Sony. So usually you have you've got an Iron Man and a couple of side characters, or you've got Nick Fury and a couple of like a Maria Hill and a Skrull, or you've got Doctor Strange, and Wong and somebody else. In Brand New Day, you had motherfucking Hulk, motherfucking Punisher, motherfucking Jean Grey.
Yeah.
You've just lent them the whole bloody packet of chips, mate.
Yeah. You've lent him a character from a very successful TV show that's just kicked off.
Yeah.
And you've just kicked off your next phase, which is the Mutant Saga in this.
Yeah.
So.
And then just to backtrack a little bit on that as well, the agreement there is Marvel shares their characters for a Spider-Man movie, then Sony then shares Spider-Man to be used in the team movies.
Yeah. Yes.
We've not had Spider-Man in any team movies in a long while.
Endgame.
Long while, Owen.
Yes.
It's a long time.
It is.
Yes. So you bet your fucking ass that we're having Tom Holland in Secret Wars. Yep. Contractually, he is obliged.
Yep.
Now, also, I feel like this is just speculation, right? It's just speculation. I feel like they've lent Sony these big characters for this movie. Yes, it's a win-win because you put the big characters in, you get the big action set pieces, you have the Hulk and Spider-Man and Punisher, it's a good time. But then in Avengers, maybe you have more than one Spider-Man.
It is looking more likely we are getting a Spider-Man in Doomsday.
Because you got
he is keyed out of certain shots and he is not shown.
You have to think about these things, and so as far as plot, makes sense, multiverse, blah blah blah.
Well, especially with the whole Fox X-Men being in there too.
Yeah, yep. But again, Fox X-Men fully absorbed into Disney now. Merger's done.
Yeah.
Right? But having a Spider-Man in an Avengers movie is still a little bit of a jump through a few hoops, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm just saying there's a lot of contractual evidence in the internet right now to say that we probably will have.
You are definitely right, because the fact that
one or more
Marvel allowed so many big hitters in the new Spider-Man movie, which has proven to work because it's now the highest grossing movie.
You know what? I don't even think that that's why that movie made so much money.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like,
it's definitely a contributing factor, but I think the quality of the movie and the word of mouth, like, going to see it opening day, it was pretty hard, but seeing it after opening day seems to be even harder now. Same thing with the Odyssey. Same thing happened.
Because it's now
the movie come out, hit the zeitgeist, lightning in a bottle. Everybody wants to go to the movies to watch this movie. Nobody wants to be left out. It's now that movie's now at a point. How long was
the 2021 to 2026?
Yeah.
So 5 years. How long? And 2019 to 2021, and Homecoming 2017. So it is the longest.
It's been 6-7 years since we've had Tom Holland in an Avengers movie. Yeah.
No. I'm wondering between the 3 home trilogies, it has been a longer period.
It has been a long period of time.
So we have been drawn. We've been we've been earned.
Yes.
We wanted Spider-Man.
We've been wanting. The other thing to keep in mind is the only way that the Sony deal stays in place with them having the rights is if they keep making Spider-Man movies.
And we've had 2 into the
Spider-Verse. We're about to have a last Into the Spider-Verse movie next year.
Yep.
And they have no spin-offs planned, as we said before. So whether it's Tom Holland or not, there needs to be another Spider-Man movie if Sony's keeping the rights.
Yeah. That was the biggest reason they had the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It was to keep the rights. I think a lot of people forget that. A lot of people were like, oh...
They rebooted it so quickly.
Yeah, you cancelled the Toby universe and now you've instantly brought in this new actor, blah, blah, blah. What's the go? And it's like, realistically, behind the scenes, it's because they were going to lose the rights back to Marvel.
Spider-Man 3 was a mess. Spider-Man 4 was like a nightmare behind the scenes to get made. Yeah. Sam Raimi just wasn't interested anymore.
They just had the script and some of the screenplays.
Storyboards and stuff.
Storyboards, yeah.
There's that
that's because 3 wasn't what Raimi wanted.
Yeah.
Venom was not meant to be in that movie.
Too much studio interference.
That movie was not meant to have Venom at all.
Yeah.
And then
was
Sony were like,
Ari Avad or something.
Yeah,
Ari,
that
producer, yeah.
Yeah, we need Venom in this. And it's like, no, I don't want that. But yeah. But yeah, and then they rebooted and everyone was very confused. And as much as some people might not like the Amazing Spider-Man trilogy, without that...
Trilogy?
Duo. Without
Duology?
that...
What's the word for that? I don't know.
We wouldn't have got Tom Holland. Because think about it. If Sony left and the rights went back to Marvel, we would have got a Spider-Man movie very quick through Marvel.
Yeah.
And it would have been earlier on. We may not have got Holland. We could have had someone else. You know what I mean?
How these things go, eh?
As much, it all ended up working out.
Yeah,
because it fucking worked out.
Yeah, it did. It did. Just be thankful that we ended up getting good movies. That's the main thing. That's the main thing.
I also feel because of, I know, like you said, the Fox has been absorbed by Disney. I also feel Toby would fit that so well.
Oh, with the Fox X-Men?
With the Fox X-Men, just because it's around the same time.
I think so as well.
It was in our minds a cinematic universe.
Yeah, you'd always,
you know what I mean?
We would always see YouTube edits, back in the mid 2000s of like Thomas Jane's Punisher and Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, Wesley Snipes' Blade,
Ben Affleck Daredevil.
I mean, he would be in the edits.
The Hulk at that time.
Yeah, Eric Banner Hulk. Yeah. Elektra. It'll be put to like a Linkin Park song or an Evanescence song.
Oh my god, you just like unlocked a core memory.
We need to bring that back, I reckon. We need to bring back putting Linkin Park songs against anime battles and like Pokemon fights and Bakugan fights.
A couple of things I've got written down in my notes is obviously some of the theories coming out of Brand New Day.
Oh yeah, okay, hit me, right? So you've
I haven't found too many wild ones.
Okay.
A lot of them have to do with the post-credit scene.
Yeah.
So there's obviously the post-credit scene with the Ned Spidey tracker, and then it's Spider-Man off-world. There's obviously shouts of it just being Tom Holland, Spider-Man in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
There's shouts of it being not Andrew, Toby's Spider-Man getting taken from his world, put somewhere else, because there's this whole rumor about the movie's Doomsday starts with the incursions crashing into each other.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange or Loki takes him out of his world. There's also shouts of it being Miles Morales.
Okay.
Now,
is this the Miles from the Into the Spider-Verse?
So this is what I was saying. I did not realize that movie comes out before Secret Wars.
Yep.
In my head, it came out 2028 just because the amount of times it's been pushed back.
Could be Oscar Isaac, Spider-Man 2099.
So I thought there's no
way. Could be Nicolas Cage's The Spider.
I thought it would not happen because they would have to tie that trilogy up first. And
could be the Japanese Spider-Man.
Well, no, because it's a Peter tracker, isn't it?
No, it's a spider tracker. Nobody knows it's Peter.
Yeah, true.
It's a spider. It could be any Spider-Man. Could be Lego Spider-Man.
So, now that I know that comes out beforehand, and in those movies, we've distinctly seen live action characters because we had Donald Glover's Prowler in the second movie as a live action person in a cage.
Oh, yeah.
It is very possible that they could just take the Miles out of that, use that trilogy as an origin story for that character, and then just cast a live action person and shove him straight into a Secret Wars.
You know, what's interesting is I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, I've not read it, but in the Hickman Secret Wars, this one is heavily based off of,
He's in
apparently,
there, I'm pretty sure.
he's in it.
Yes.
Miles Morales in the comic books initially was introduced in the Ultimate Universe, which is the parallel universe to the main 616.
So also, that's the universe Peter dies?
Yeah.
Yes.
And after Secret Wars, the Ultimate Universe is destroyed. Miles Morales from that universe is integrated into the main 616. So then we have Peter and Miles alongside each other.
This is the other thing. I think a lot of people instantly go to the comics where Peter has to die for Miles to be in it. We've got 3 Insomniac games where we've got Peter and Miles
working together.
Working together.
Just because that's how the original storyline was, doesn't mean that's how they need to adapt it for the films.
It's the same with the MCU. Yeah. Realistically, Uncle Ben in the MCU is Aunt May, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Him losing Aunt May was the equivalent to us seeing Uncle Ben die 100 times.
Is Uncle Ben in prison in that new Spider-Man cartoon show? I heard something about that.
I don't remember.
Okay. Because I've been meaning to watch Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
It's really good. The worst thing in that show is it what's Tombstone's character's name?
Tombstone.
No, like his real name, not his like.
I don't know.
It's either Tombstone or someone else. You meet him as like a high school student with Peter, and you know he's going to become.
Oh, yeah, right.
And it's just it's really sad seeing him progress.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting like that because
that show was meant to be originally when
it was supposed to be a prequel.
It was meant to be an origin story for Holland's Spider-Man, and they fully changed it.
Yeah,
which very good show.
I want to check it out. They're still making it as well, aren't they?
Yeah. There's a second season. Because Norman Osborn is kind of like Tony Stark for that Spider-Man in that universe.
Interesting.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
It's a very cool
Love
concept.
a different take.
Yeah.
Love when they change things up and just do something different. Because if we're just watching the exact same Spider-Man over and over and over again, like as long as the heart of it's still the same.
Now this is it's these semi-theories going around. Some of it might be a bit of a stretch. I'm really enjoying them because it's edits of all these MCU stuff and Sony stuff, and then it's got the 2002 Hulk theme playing over that wicked I do believe when someone said the anchor being in the MCU is Tom, and Peter it is. Parker. A lot of people thought it was.
He's the through line through the.
A lot of people thought it was Tony.
Well,
and because he died, that's why everything's gone to shit.
Ah.
It's Tom. Because the more you think... Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Yep.
The Illuminati in that blamed Doctor Strange for the incursions. Right? Doctor Strange did Doctor Strange did a spell that caused an incursion because of Tom in No Way Home. So that's one thing that's related back to Tom.
Okay.
Tony Stark going back in time and creating time travel to fix everything was because of Tom.
Yep. Big contributing factor.
Big contributing factor. There is Miles.
Yep.
He is
Morales.
An incursion.
He's an incursion.
Spider-Man. I feel like more Spider-Man is an anchor being than just Tom's Spider-Man. You know what I mean? I feel like there's so many.
There's the Spider-Verse.
Exactly. There's so many things that link back to Spider-Man. Because even in 2099, Oscar Isaac says something about Doctor Strange and that nerd. Talking. Yeah. And this is what I mean. I feel like there's so many things throughout the MCU that people have picked that it all relates back to freaking
Spider-Man.
Another big thing. I feel like if we do eventually get an Avengers vs. X-Men, it will be because of Tom. Because he has made that chip, which I feel like that chip will be used on the mutants. Yeah. And it all's going to revert back to Tom.
We've been seeing a lot of people equating Peter Parker in Brand New Day to Oppenheimer.
Exactly. I feel like...
for the mutants.
He made that for himself, trying to fix himself.
Yeah.
And I feel like that tech will be used.
It's a huge problem.
And it's going to be a massive problem.
It's definitely going to be used. And it's going to be a massive problem.
And I feel...
As soon as he did that, as soon as he made that chip, I was like, oh, Genosha.
Yeah.
Great. They're gonna be putting in mutants in bloody concentration camps very soon.
Yeah, and I feel a lot of people are saying the speculation would be they find out Peter made it or Spider-Man made it. They go to get Spider-Man. The Avengers back him up because obviously by that point he's probably an unofficial Avenger, and that creates X-Men versus Avengers. That could be the whole storyline. Someone made that theory, which is very interesting.
I don't know about that theory.
Well, it makes sense though.
No. I don't know. I'm on board with everything until you get to Avengers versus X-Men is to do with Spider-Man.
No. I mean, like that causes a.
I'm with the chips.
The chips.
The inhibitor chips. That's definitely going to be a problem. I think you will find Avengers versus X-Men, if it does happen later on down the line, is going to be more so. We fight for a bit, then we're friends against a bigger bad guy, as per usual with this sort of thing. But
I also feel we're kind of getting
Avengers vs X-Men anyway
in this movie.
Yeah, that's what I think. We might not get at a proper Avengers vs X-Men proper in the MCU because we're getting that in Doomsday. I feel like scale.
It's fully going to be Fox universe. Current Avengers fighting, and then, like you said, they're going to be like, actually, we need to work together.
Yeah, fight for a bit, Doom. and then we're friends. Yeah, classic Batman vs Superman. Your mum's name is Martha as well. It's just how it is.
Yeah. I think that's everything I had. The chips will definitely.
So no more theories.
They're the only theories that I could find.
Right, let me throw your crazy theory then, mate. Let me throw your crazy theory. So the post-credit scene. Now, I don't agree with this theory at all. I just think it's fun. The post-credit scene is the Spider Tracker app, right?
Yes.
The Spider Tracker app has the little Spider Tracker. Oh no, he's no longer on Earth. Now he's out in space. In this movie, Jean Grey mentioned that she's changing her university major to aerospace engineering, or that sort of thing, and that's all to do with spaceships and that sort of thing. How much do you want to bet that actually in Spider-Man 5, Mary Jane builds a rocket and Spider-Man goes to space, and we get Man-Wolf, J. Jonah Jameson's son, who becomes a werewolf from a space virus?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's impossible. It's a very niche market you've gone down, but
I just heard that one today. I had to say it. I was like, that's no.
Going back to the Miles theory.
Yeah.
It's also because in the post-credits scene, it had those glitches, which a lot of people refer back to Miles because when he's in the wrong universe, he's glitching. So
my problem with the post-credit scene as well is, so that's based on the Spider Tracker app. So somebody sees Spider-Man, they log it in the app. Just like you watch a movie on Letterboxd, you log it after you've watched it. You see a Spider-Man, you log it in the app. That pinpoints Spider-Man. Who the fuck is using the app out in space and be like, oh, Spider-Man's here? Use the app. Take a picture of the fucking... Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Nova.
Doesn't... Oh.
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Rocket Raccoon's like, hey, there's a fucking Spider-Man.
And this is what I mean, unless it's changed. Unless, like, now... Because Ned knows Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, what if he's actually, like...
Maybe he closed the app to everybody else, made it an app just for him, and he can
you know what I mean? And
keep track of Spider-Man.
That's why I said to you earlier, I wonder if it's a Peter thing,
yeah.
Which also could still include Toby, because he is Peter. Because the biggest thing about that was... what? No. Because No Way Home, when Ned and MJ were trying to find Peter, and he was using the thing, he said...
Show me Peter, and he gets the wrong Peter.
Yeah. So that's why I'm wondering if it's more of not a DNA thing, but more of a
Peter tracker thing.
Yeah, Peter. That's what
I'm magic involved.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Magic involved. Nah, it doesn't make any fucking sense, Owen. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't know who the fuck is logging him on the bloody app out in space, alright?
Don't let me leave, Murph. Don't let me leave.
Is it fucking canon? I don't know. It doesn't make any fucking sense. You know, I've actually got another nitpick with Brand New Day. The whole thing about the chips, right? Okay, so Spider-Man, he's a fucking genius, right? He's
Yeah.
he's a smart cookie. He can figure out how to make a bloody chip. You don't think somebody's had a team of people trying to make these fucking chips before now?
Well, it was Banner's work, and he just made it accessible to everyone.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I'll just apply this, take that into account, apply this. Now I've got a universal chip that goes on everybody. I'll just crack it out in a fucking afternoon. It's a bit of a plot hole. It's a bit of a lapse in logic. I'm willing to ignore it for the enjoyment of the film.
Peter's always been smart.
He's always been smart, yes. He can make little gooey web fluid and fucking thwip himself away. But making something that unilaterally adjusts to everybody's possible completely different genetic code in an afternoon.
It's pretty fucking genius.
I don't know about it. He's very smart, all right? He's very smart, and he's so smart.
Actually, no.
He's so smart, he didn't fucking see the consequences of his actions.
No. You actually bring up a good plot hole because he's that fucking smart.
And he didn't think that was a bad idea?
No, he's that fucking smart, but he didn't realize that his fucking lenses were going to cause an issue with it being so close to his head. But MJ did. But you know what? Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
It was cool.
The ninja rule applies.
The ninja rules apply. Tom Holland in a recent interview did bring up the man spider thing. Apparently, it was.
He wanted it
in the writing room. But then one of the biggest things were this movie also needs to be accessible to kids.
Yeah,
that was one thing.
Well, that was.
But
what I've been saying about that as well.
In my contradiction to that, a nightmare sequence would have been perfect if he was asleep and he had a nightmare sequence of the spider taking over, and it was just a glimpse of what could have been Man Spider. I reckon that still would have been wicked.
Would be wicked? Yes. Man Spider in the movie in general would be wicked? Yes. Would scare the shit out of the kids that are trying to watch Spider-Man? Yes.
I don't care, because what did I say to you earlier this week? Green Goblin in that first movie was fucking terrifying. The horror scene from Spider-Man 2 with the doctors and the fucking arms.
That's one of my favorite scenes in that movie.
Terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Venom in general was fucking terrifying as a child. All three of those movies I watched as a child, I love all three of those movies. It's Sam Raimi, but there was horror shit in that. So
yes, but...
No.
Yes, but... What is one of the most popular phobias scientifically across the globe? Arachnophobia, fear of spiders.
I'm sorry, if you're going to a Spider-Man movie...
Yeah, he's not a fucking spider, though. He's a Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, he was going to be
man
spider.
He's not going to be a man spider. The kids would be scared.
Isn't that
what... I watched fucking... Spider Noir, that one fucking scene where that cunt was half a fucking spider scared the shit out of me, a 25-year-old, going on 26-year-old man.
That was terrifying.
You want to fucking put that shit in a fucking wild release Spider-Man movie? That's going to be the second traumatization of kids on a mass scale since they killed all the Transformers in the 80s movie.
Good. I'm still not over Ironhide dying in fucking Transformers 3. Time for these kids to fucking grow up and not be bubble wrapped. Nah, it's time. Nah, fuck it. Stop being bubble wrapped. Take it. I don't care. If you can't handle a little bit of Man Spider, shouldn't be going to the movies. Nah. I reckon as a nightmare sequence, that would have been wicked. Because it would have been not the perfect, but it would have been the way for... the audience to see Peter is losing control, and that's a whole reason he did the chip. I know he did it anyway, but like...
You know what, though? There is an argument to be said that there is a cooler, edgier version of that movie out there, where instead of just his eyes going black, it was the whole Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Dr. Hyde and Jack... fucking the Hulk. So just Spider-Man... and then you have the Hulk in the movie... And then you go onto the Hulk to be like, hey, can you help me out with my bloody mutation or whatever? Because you figured your bloody freakouts out, so that he stops man-spidering. Yeah. Like there is a version of that movie out there where he does man-spider.
To me, I reckon too much man-spider in that movie, if it was to happen, would have been. There's a lot of CGI. Think about it. It would have been a lot of CGI.
Oh no! But imagine if they did it practical.
You
want to scare some kids?
They Nolan'd it up, bro. Oh,
you want to scare some kids?
God.
Yeah, they had 8 children on each leg running around. Pulling levers to get the legs
That's why
to
I
move.
think a nightmare sequence would have been cool.
Yeah.
Like a glimpse.
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah, no, 100%. In the same kind of vibe.
Sam
as
Raimi would have done.
Sam Raimi would have done it. Same kind of vibe as, in Spider-Man 1 when he like first gets bit, goes home, is like, you want some dinner, Peter? Oh, I'm not hungry. I'm feeling sick. And then he goes and he fucking grabs his blanket and he falls on the ground. And then he's like
tripping out.
tripping the fuck out.
Yeah.
That scene, just with Man Spider in his head as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, like in Spider Noir again, you have him fucking like waking up. Like,
He's all fucking.
waking up like. Well,
I also, in my head, there is like a part of me really wish there would have been a cool scene of Punisher hunting the Man Spider.
yeah, that would have been cool.
Oh, that would have been
That would have been cool. He did hunt the Spider-Man.
Yeah, he still shot him.
He still shot him.
Any more theories?
No, I don't have any more theories, but I thought it might be interesting to.
Popped up because of the intro. Do you reckon Ned is ever going to turn into Hobgoblin somehow?
Well, that you were talking about Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man before, and how one of the characters you knew was going to turn into Tombstone because he was.
I think it's Tombstone, by the way. It might have been someone else.
What, Shocker? Oh, it doesn't fucking
No.
matter. But he's got the name Ned Leeds.
Yes.
He's got some magic in the back pocket. I don't think so.
They've brought it up in interviews before.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think, I don't know. It's a hard one because I don't know how believable he would be as a, like, you'd have to have a real fucking powerful glider to get his fat ass off the ground.
To give him credit, he's lost some weight over the years.
Oh yeah, he's the CEO of Sex now.
I was about to say, he is the CEO of Sex.
Have
you seen
I actually really like the actor that plays Ned. I also think fat jokes are funny.
I love the fact
He was the MVP of Brand New Day too, by the way.
he was really good.
Yeah.
I love.
Needs to lay off those 24-hour energy fucking.
I love the. There's a.
He should have been buying a vape.
There's a interview during the press tour of this movie, and someone, all these kids were screaming at him.
Yeah.
And they're like, CEO, and Tom was like, what's this CEO meme? And then some kid just turns to Tom Holland and goes, he's the CEO of Sex. And Tom just like, you can see his face just go, what?
That's fucking so funny.
Talking about that, I saw another theory about Ned. This has popped into my head.
Oh.
It is the hey, Wolverine. It is the most. And
Oh,
Rogue.
yeah, it's the
Oh,
X-Men. I think he's gonna Man Spider soon.
Yeah, I think he might. It is the most random random sort of theory.
Yeah.
And I reckon it's just a dead theory. But you know how people believe, some people are saying Ned remembers.
Yeah.
So during No Way Home, they're doing the handshake and Ned's got the fucking Doctor Strange thing on. And as they finish the handshake, a spark happens between both their fingers.
Wait. Did this happen in the movie? Did I miss that?
I believe it happened in the movie. I saw a clip of it. It's real. I don't know if it's a deleted scene or it's in the movie.
Okay. Oh, what?
I need to look it up.
That's
so people are
crazy.
saying, did they create a counter spell doing that? So him doing it with Ned breaks the spell. Interesting theory. Not sure. I don't believe it.
I don't think so. I don't even think that actually happened in the movie. But it's an interesting theory. I'm sure that his magical ability probably has some sort of impact on the. Oh, look, man! It's literally Spider-Man X-Men crossover. That's crazy.
I think he's in the thingy.
The Danger Room.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. You know what I would like to... Let's talk about what we would like to see in the store for Spider-Man in the future. If Dustin Daniel Cretton directs the next one as well,
Yes.
I would like to see Mr. Negative as a villain. I would like to see Mr. Negative as the villain. Sort of like the Brand New Day story that the comic book that this movie is kind of loosely adapting.
Yes.
And Spider-Man PS4,
Yeah.
the game.
PS4, PS5.
Having Mr. Negative, such a cool villain.
Yes.
Having
you-
like a heavyweight Asian actor play him as well.
Because you could have the whole... It's very similar to Spider-Man 1.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like the Thanksgiving scene.
Yeah.
You have... Peter knows that's Mr. Negative.
Yeah.
But then you have that contrast of Mr. Negative and him showing his persona of a nice, like, because he runs.
These are my
feast. He runs.
Feast. So, some of my favorite scenes, and I want them to kind of hone in on this, is that Thanksgiving scene in Spider-Man 1 with Green Goblin and Spider-Man when they realize that they know each other or who each other are.
Where'd you get that cut from, Peter?
Yeah. Homecoming, that scene when they're in
in the
car
oh my
on
God,
the way to prom.
Yes.
And he's like, that Spider-Man's always there to save you. And then the traffic light turns green and the green light goes. Such a good scene. Or like when he opens the door and he realizes, oh shit.
Yeah.
My date's dad is the villain.
Yeah.
Like making it a personal connection. When the villain,
because it's also it hones in the whole thing of Spider-Man being just like one of us, where it's like, imagine you were a hero, and you've crossed paths with someone, and then you realize this person could be in your normal life. They're just also a person.
Yeah,
he is a dad.
Yeah.
To a girl that you are now going to prom with. You know what I mean? So
it
does bring that whole human factor back into it.
So Mr. Negative would be a great villain for
this
that.
This is the Man Spider episode.
This is the Man Spider
episode. Yeah, because he just left. And I distinctly remember the scene of like, if I can go to the X-Men and not get help from you guys, then... And all I do is help you guys and I get nothing in return or something like that, I remember.
So interesting, this episode as well, because it's clearly the X-Men 97 X-Men.
Yes.
But I think they have different animation teams on both of the shows. Yeah. So they all look slightly wrong.
Yeah.
What's another villain that you'd like to see? Like we've already had. There's pick villains that we've not already had, or you can pick a villain that we've already had. I just think
me and Ben kind of had the discussion off camera, talking about, we were like, how cool would it have been if they ran off the success of No Way Home and did a third Andrew movie and did a fourth Toby movie.
Yeah.
And obviously it has to do with the contracts and all that. And then we were discussing future villains, and Ben was saying he reckons it's probably smart for them not to do villains we've already had, even including Andrew and Toby, because we did technically have him in No Way Home. Yeah. So it's probably smart to go for fresh villains.
Yeah, that's why I'm against.
So like a Dr. Octopus, a Green Goblin, a Lizard, a Sandman. They've all had their time.
Electro.
Tom's
Spider-Man, the MCU Spider-Man, has already dealt with a version of all these characters.
Yeah.
So you don't really want to introduce another character where Tom Holland Spider-Man can instantly be like, oh, I've dealt with you before, I can just deal with you again.
Oh, you're a sand guy? We did this.
Well, that's why I'm kind of against them introducing Green Goblin and Oscorp and Harry, because it's like, oh, Oscorp. Oh, Oscorp. Oh, Norman Osborn.
Yep.
Oh, this is all bad news. Like,
to me, it's also it's the same level of Willem Dafoe's the GOAT.
Yeah.
And he traumatized Toby and he traumatized Tom because he killed his aunt. And that scene where Tom turns around and says, you're not going to let him kill me, about Toby. He says, no, I wanted to kill you myself. That was enough for me to go, Tom, that's your Green Goblin now.
I think it would be cool, though, if we did have I don't think it would happen, but like we were saying, where in the comics the character Ned Leeds becomes Hobgoblin.
I would like that.
But this version of Ned Leeds is more based on Genki, the friend friend of Miles Morales. So he's kind of a amalgamation of both of these characters, but he's got also the magic. I think it would be cool to have him be a bad guy, or even like kind of like an in-between sort of character with the magic aspect. But also, for the mass majority that don't know the inner workings of the characters, like you could have the Hobgoblin with like the broken mask of Norman Osborn's Goblin that he left in the MCU. Ooh. And then like there's a reveal later on in the movie that it's been Ned the whole fucking time. Ned's been acting weird, but that's the B plot. Yeah. But turns out the B plot was the A plot. Yeah. And, like he takes off, and it's not the whole mask. It's just like a fractured part of it on the front. And he takes that off, and he's got magic abilities, and he's got the pumpkin bombs, and he's engineered a glider based on MJ's been doing, aerospace sort of changing her major or whatever. Yeah. Maybe they get a job at like that sort of, at a Oscorp-y sort of company.
Well, that's what I thought they were
alluding to.
You know how she didn't take the job?
Yeah.
And she said something about it doesn't align with her.
Yeah,
It
she's waiting
gave
for
me-
something special.
It gave me
Oscorp vibes.
full Oscorp
Yeah.
vibes like that. Just gives me Oscorp vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
Villains. So we've had Chameleon. I feel like
Chameleon's
was
such a good one to
cool.
do. Yeah, Chameleon would be such a good one to do. I feel like you might fall into the trap of Chameleon, the crux of how he is as an antagonist is too similar to Mysterio.
Yeah, that's the only issue
You
for
know
me.
what I mean?
feel like Chameleon also could be a very good B character, B villain in a movie.
Yeah.
Where it's an underlying villain where he's always there, but you don't know who he is.
We've not had Kraven the Hunter. That could be interesting.
Would they do that so soon
No.
after the flop?
No, they wouldn't.
That's my issue.
They
I'm
wouldn't.
also putting that into account. Kraven would be cool. But Kraven's another one that I would feel...
It was wicked in Spider-Man 2, the video game.
He was the main villain in that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Venom is it's a weird one. It's Venom and him.
Yeah.
The Hunt. Fuck, that was so...
So good.
Oh, I was about to say the Lizard, but we've already had
We've had the
Damn
Lizard.
it. I really enjoy the Lizard. That would
Yeah,
be
the Lizard's a really good one, but yeah, we've already done it. Jackal. Jackal would be interesting, I think.
Yeah, B
Yeah.
character for me a bit. B-ish.
Well, that's the thing. You kind of we've had so many Spider-Man movies now.
You're looking into a deeper part of the roster because you've already had Shocker too.
Yeah, you've already had Shocker. You've already
yeah.
had Vulture. You've already had technically Hydra Man, but he was just an illusion.
Yeah.
You know, like
Kingpin would be cool.
Kingpin would be cool if you did some sort of like. Well, I mean, a lot of people thought before ages ago when we were first theorizing what Brand New Day was going to be before we knew it was Brand New Day, a street level one with Punisher and Daredevil as supporting characters against the crime underworld of New York with Tombstone and Hammerhead and Prowler maybe and Scorpion.
Prowler. I want Prowler.
Prowler would be cool. Prowler would be cool. But also, I don't think they would do it so soon after Prowler in the Into the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah.
He has been a main...
I mean, if they
foil.
bring Miles into the live action, then it makes more sense. But you wouldn't do...
And there is technically still a Miles in the MCU already.
Well, yeah, that's that Prowler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Donald Glover and...
Because he says, my nephew.
yeah, I got a nephew that live here. And then he gets on the phone and he name drops him too.
Yeah.
He says, sorry, Miles.
Well, so I'm just having a quick look at...
Other Spider-Man villains...
Had Scorpion, obviously, in the last one.
Like the symbiotes are big, obviously.
Yeah.
Carnage and Venom.
We've had Rhino. Don't worry.
We have had Rhino, but
Well,
you could do Rhino.
You
again.
haven't had Rhino in the MCU because he never came across.
He never came across. Yeah.
You had Andrew
Like,
name drop him, but
I
he
feel
just
like
said
you
a big
can
Russian
still
run.
do Rhino and you can still do Scorpion, Rhino.
Well, Scorpion's been done.
No, but
Oh, yeah.
he's still in the MCU, so you can
Yeah.
have him appear again in a bigger role, maybe. So like Scorpion, Rhino. Who else has been in the other movies and not in this one? Morbius, you could do. I don't know
Yeah.
why you would.
Mm.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time. Kraven, you could do.
I feel like Kraven's a really good one.
Kraven's a really good one. Chameleon's probably like the best
Beetle.
bet.
Yeah, it's
but then again, right? Brand New Day, maybe your favorite Spider-Man movie. A lot of people are saying it.
Yeah.
But also, the main antagonist of Brand New Day was Jean Grey.
Was Jean
And then the main villain of the movie was Bill Metzger, the head of Damage Control.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
And you had a couple of foils along the way because Jean was able to take control of different people. Don't necessarily need a Spider-Man villain as the main antagonist.
Just think about it.
Yeah. But I think Mr. Negative is definitely like...
Mr. Negative's a very good one to go with.
already done the spot.
I still would love... It's a bit of a selfish choice. I still want some sort of symbiote. Venom's one of my favorite.
I feel
Carnage is
like
one of my favorites.
I feel like the rule applies to, you know how we were saying, like, you don't want to retread villains that we've already had. We've not really actually had Tom Holland against symbiotes or involved in symbiotes. And Venom is the one that's like kind of, I feel like you can reuse that. I feel like you can retread that.
They were obviously trying to tease it with the Tom Hardy stuff because he was that post-credit scene. And then
That was one of those goes nowhere
yeah.
post-credit scenes, wasn't it?
Well, we thought that about Scorpion, and then it finally happened.
That's true, but this one, Tom Hardy's done.
Yeah,
You're not getting him back.
No, because
Imagine if he shows up in Secret Wars.
the best part about Venom, realistically, in the third movie is you were saying it, the complete contrast of Eddie Brock and Peter.
Yeah.
And them being so different.
Yeah.
And them not liking each other.
Like they want to be yin yang.
Yeah. And then the symbiote choosing one over the other.
Yeah.
And then the symbiote getting rejected by Peter and then going to Eddie. And it creates this massive, more of a personal battle than just, oh, big alien doesn't like me. And that's how the Venom works in. Because even in the Insomniac games, they go down the route of Harry being Venom.
Yeah.
Like from the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah, you can do different takes on the characters. Like it doesn't have to be exactly like the first iteration was, you know.
Peter Venom in the Ultimate Universe, or his Carnage or something? I remember.
I don't know.
But yeah, so there's multiple ways.
Hammerhead, Silvermane, Tombstone.
What Tombstone we've had.
You could put some more focus on him though. We had him for a second. He had one line of dialogue.
I feel like Tombstone would be a good one to have with Tombstone Kingpin.
Yeah,
Hammerhead, like
yeah.
a three-way titan
For sure.
of like street level.
What other, because they always have an MCU character as like a supporting role. I loved Frank. I'd love Frank to show up again. But like Daredevil was my big one. I really want Daredevil and Peter to interact at some point. That would be sick.
Give me a street level Kingpin, Hammerhead, and Tombstone, and the movie is Frank, Peter, and Daredevil taking on the three families.
Yeah. Or like you could even have the Defenders.
Yeah.
You could have Daredevil, Frank, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Elektra, all show up and a street level fucking all kicking ass.
Just imagine Frank. I can just imagine Frank, Daredevil, and Peter full having a New York argument with all three of them. Being like, oh, you doing this? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
It's like, Frank, you're not listening. He's like, no, fuck you guys. Is that my gun?
Is that my gun? Have fun with that, Peter.
I'm going to tell you something. Oh, fucking, I love
I can't wait to watch this movie again. Man, they've done most of the big ones, hey? They've already, like, done most of the big Spider-Man villains.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, realistically, Mr. Negative's up there because his
Mephisto.
His popularity.
Make Mephisto the bad guy.
I honestly reckon it's
Hobgoblin?
hobby time.
It's time for Hobby Gobby?
It's Hobby Gobby.
I love Hobgoblin. I think he's great.
Yeah, I think a lot of people originally just thought he was like a
Rip-off?
recolored, reskinned.
He was always one of my favorites in this 90s Spider-Man show. I had an action figure of him too. I want to get another one actually. I wonder if that's a thing I can get.
From first glance, he does just look like when you unlock an alternate skin for
Yeah.
the Goblin.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting they turned him into this whole other character.
Yeah, just imagine like Hobgoblin with the smashed like
Oh, Black Cat.
Black Cat, that's a good
They
one.
need to bring Black Cat into the MCU, I reckon.
Yeah, who would you cast? Don't say Sydney Sweeney.
I wasn't going to.
Just seen a lot of people cast her as Black Cat, and I'm like, we know why, but like that's not a good fit for that character.
Yeah. I mean, she's already been in a Spider-Man.
Oh, she was Spider-Woman, hey?
She was in a Spider-Man eccentric movie. Why am I seeing Wolverine throwing a bin at Spider-Man?
And now they're wrestling.
Yeah, anyway, yeah. I don't know who you would cast as Black Cat.
An unknown actress, maybe?
I mean, they probably wouldn't cast Sydney Sweeney, actually. because her and Zendaya have issues.
Do they?
Apparently. There's
Huh.
rumour mill.
I love the rumor mill.
You gotta love the rumour mill.
Love the rumor mill. God damn, they've literally used most of them.
They've actually got this in seasons now.
Yeah.
When I originally watched this, it was season 1 and there was 90 episodes. Because they just didn't split it into seasons.
Oh, I remember that as well, yeah. Smythe.
Oh, are you fully looking at Spider-Man villains now?
Yeah. I think they've literally done
The Tinkerer.
the Tinkerer, Screwball. Remember people were like, Sadie Sink's playing Screwball.
Oh my god, I remember that when the first dropped.
Yeah.
Bring me a proper Taskmaster.
Oh yeah. Proper Taskmaster would be pretty tight.
But yeah,
Give me a comic accurate Rhino, which is just a big guy in a rhino costume.
not a big Russian.
Just a big Russian guy in a rhino costume. Yeah, a big Russian guy in a rhino costume, horn and all. Just go completely comic accurate on that. That'd be sick. I think that's about it. That's
I think we didn't really have too much.
Nah.
It was more just what's next.
We didn't have a big movie this week. We've got plans to do a Hot D episode and an X-Men 97 episode in the next couple of weeks.
We do.
But yeah, we're just still on that Spidey hype train, and
I gotta say, like,
yeah.
it's hard not to see it anywhere now.
What's that?
It's just Spider-Man. Like, it's everywhere at the moment. The amount of edits I've seen.
I can't wait to watch that movie
Tame
again.
Impala.
Yeah,
A lot of people love that needle drop.
yeah. That's got to be in our needle drop episode when we eventually get around to doing that.
Yeah,
I think so. Needle drops, yeah, so good. All right, well, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're still here, you're a fucking real one, eh?
Yeah, we have 2 comments
Do we?
on 2 separate videos. So the
Comments.
the Ghost Rider video.
Oh,
JCrow98 said the Goss.
the Goss Rider.
Yep, the Goss Rider.
The Goss Rider. Thank you, J Crow 98.
And then on the Spider-Man, the big one last week,
Yeah.
Mr. Michael Cameron 1968 said, "I'm ruined. I have nothing left except for," and then just a sad face.
Oh, because we've had Spider-Man.
We've had Spider-Man.
I'm ruined.
I'm ruined.
I think we had another comment though, didn't we?
That's all that shows.
I think we had one on the Ghost Rider video. Another one, maybe.
It does say 2 comments.
Yeah.
At Nano 22 at Nano _22NM. Sorry that I butchered that. I really hope they make it R-rated.
Oh, and that's in relation to the Ghost Rider movie?
Yes, the Ghost Rider movie.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I do really hope they make it R-rated. Thank you for leaving a comment on
Yes,
that video
thank
as
you.
well. That's actually sick that you engaged with that. I feel like it'd be silly for them not to do it R-rated at this point.
Yeah.
Like you can do it. We've had 2 M or PG Ghost Rider movies. You can do a lot of violent things in a movie without it being R-rated by just having it be against robots or aliens or monsters.
Yeah.
Like you can, as long as you don't show
I mean,
people
even MA15
with blood.
plus wouldn't be too bad, but
Well, that's
R-rated wouldn't be
essentially the
bad.
same thing.
Yeah.
Like that's an Australian thing.
Yeah.
So like
true, true.
MA15 plus is in America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what we've just got different ratings here.
Yeah.
But you can get a lot get away with a lot without showing actual people bleeding.
Yeah.
If it's a robot, if it's a zombie, if it's a whatever, like you can get away with it. Like there was that Predator Badlands movie that came out last year. It was M or PG-13 for Americans. Lots of brutal deaths in that, but they get away with it because they're all like synthetic people and aliens and stuff. So if he's fighting demons, you can do that. But let's be real, Ghost Rider, I don't necessarily want to see him tangle with Blackheart and demons and that sort of
you
thing
want him to be
off the bat.
yeah.
I want him to be protecting the innocent. I want him to be looking into the eyes of like
a bikie or something like that.
or like a predator
Yeah.
or a not the alien kind. The
Yeah, no, like what people heal.
yeah.
Chris Hansen.
R-rated.
Chris Hansen.
Oh,
yeah,
did you see the trailer for that?
we forgot to bring that up. That looks really good.
Prime time with Robert
Yeah.
Pattinson. What a
Prime time.
generational run of acting that man's on.
Oscar
Yeah.
shouts for that.
Yeah,
already.
100%.
Early.
When's that come out? Later this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
So, yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Sorry, yeah.
Prime time.
That just popped into my head then when you said Predator.
That movie looks crazy.
I also saw the actor from Flash Thompson.
Flash Thompson?
The guy who plays Flash Thompson in the MCU was the guy in the trailer that he said, "Are you here to meet a young girl?" You know the guy who plays, you know that?
Oh!
Yeah, it is.
Oh!
And people were like, this is why Flash wasn't in Brand New Day.
Oh!
'cause he's fucking trying to talk to you. It's him, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. And
So that's what happened after
Jimmy Olsen from Superman's in that movie as
so
well.
after they all left.
Jimmy Olsen from Superman last year.
Oh,
he's
yes.
the guy that's like pretending to be a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
crazy.
after all of them left high school, that's what happened to Flash Thompson. Anyway, yeah, we should
wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, we should wrap it up.
Cheers for
yeah.
watching. Cheers for commenting.
We'll
Share
comment.
it, like,
we'll respond to all comments in
Yes.
next week's episode.
bell.
Leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. That will help us out a lot. We really enjoy doing this, and the fact that some people are actually like watching this thing all the way through and watching the edit videos and leaving comments and enjoying and leaving likes. It's cool. It's
Fun.
cool, and like we would do this anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just nice to put that conversation out there and be a part of it online. Anything you want to add?
No, that's it. See you guys next week.
Thanks again. Enough said. See you next week.